Aren't we just sophisticated apes? The current end result of the intersection of time, matter, energy, and chance. Well, that is what Darwin would have us believe. And that is a dominant perspective in the broader culture. Although the reality is, not only is this not true, nobody actually believes it's true. I give you as Exhibit A, across this nation, as I'm recording, we're witnessing protests in cities all across the country. Those protests sometimes leading to riots, sometimes leading to looting, all over this question of police brutality. Specifically, the accusation that the police treat African Americans brutally and unkindly. Well, I don't pretend to know whether that's true or not. It's not my point here. My point here, it may very well be true. My point is that if we have evolved, there is no standing by which anyone could object to that treatment or any other treatment. The fact that we do protest, the fact that we rightly, viscerally, internally feel that injustice communicates something about how we really understand about what we are. The Bible describes us as being bearers of God's image. There's a lot to that. It includes some overlap in capacities. That is, God thinks, we think, God feels, we feel, God wills, we will, those kinds of things. It involves our calling to reflect His glory, that when we're about the business of our work, we're showing, we're sort of copying His work in creating the world. So there's all of those things, and that bearing of God's image is the source of our dignity. How strange is it that those outside the kingdom of God, those who are not professing Christians and who are in fact atheists or agnostics, those who believe or at least profess to believe that we are nothing more than grown-up germs, one would complain about a Christian perspective on anything as if it matters. And secondly, that their complaint would be that we don't value people enough. We're the ones who say everyone's precious. Everyone matters. Those who say we're grown-up germs, we began in dust, we're going to end up in dust, we have no significance. We have no meaning. We have no value, which means treating other human beings poorly not only is not possible, it doesn't make any sense in the sense that it has no meaning. To treat someone poorly is to treat them below the dignity that they are due. But if there is no God above us, then we're not due any dignity. We're not owed any dignity. We're just accidents. But of course, that's not what we are. Not only because we feel injustice, but because we do think on these matters. We're not beings that happen by happenstance. We're not just machines. We're spirits. We're not just brains. We're minds. We don't just have electrical impulses. We think. And all of that can't come from an intersection of time, energy, matter, and chance. The reality is, whether you believe it or not, whether you believe in the God who did it or not, all of us bear God's image, which is why all of us have dignity.